Hello, YouTube. Hello. Okay, everything seems to be connecting quickly. Oh, when it does that. Okay. Alright, so it looks like it's broadcasting. Just wait. Thumbs up. Check the latency. Okay, I think we're good to go. We have no dropped frames. We're at full bit rate. So let's get started. So, hello everyone. It's Halloween day. So I thought I'd play some Fallout. Do some quests. Okay. Underground, undercover. I just want to see what'll happen if I do this quest. Oh, it gets you an achievement. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. Let's get the underground undercover going. I don't think it makes it so that you are stuck. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, just deciding on whether I wanted to tackle this question or not. I think I do. I don't think it ends in
We're actually going
what do you call it? A point of no return. So let's do this. So I need to get back to the Institute. Wait, I need to put some stuff away. Yeah, let's put some stuff away and then we'll go to the Institute.
do this.
It's too bad I did the Halloween quest for Fallout last week. I wasn't thinking of saving it for today. Probably should have, but I do have the what do you call it? The power armor.
We talked. I hope I didn't.
Yeah, this is the Halloween helmet, the decapitalist helmet. And then what else was there? I think I put it in here. Felt hat. Yeah, felt hat. It's just some old lady's hat. I got it from a ghoul. Okay, so let's put some stuff away. Berserker's sledge. Don't need that. Oh, don't hit R. Don't hit R. Okay. Really wanted to hit R there for a second. Let's put the lab coat away. Oh, I didn't even know that thing made noise. Store all junk. Okay, we're good.
Made it another day in the
Have a rest, and we'll go to the Institute.
Lucky us.
Let's go! And let's drink some coffee. When I get up in the morning, I drink a bit of water, but it's disgusting.
What are you talking
I like
about?
coffee.
Acting the same as they do
The
every
best
day.
time to drink water is after you drink coffee.
Assure you, that is not.
Try it sometime, it's pretty good.
You can tell by their posture. They look
Okay, give the password to Liam.
anxious, ready for trouble, as it were.
And you're sure
Well, let's
about that?
let's talk
I
to this
observe
guy
them
first,
every day.
since he's right here.
They might be the
We
most
must speak
remarkable
quickly.
creations
We
in
cannot risk being
Institute's
discovered.
history.
I have made arrangements.
I've never
I
understood
can get the
why we
13
created them in
discussed
the
into
first
position.
place.
But
I still don't see
tell
their
me,
purpose.
I like to think
do
the
you think
ability
Mr.
to
Benet's
create
plan will
is
work?
purpose enough.
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But Synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. And I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the Synths to fight against us.
You won't be alone. The Railroad will fight with you.
Together, we have a chance. I admire Mr. Benet a great deal. We can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
Interesting. Okay, can I still talk to him? Yeah. Let's talk to him.
Nothing to report, sir.
I do like the synth helmet. It's pretty cool looking. That face mask on. Be hard to breathe with that thing on. Like, when they were filming Star Wars, like, I wonder who built the helmets because, like, they were in the desert and they had helmets and suits on. And, like, C-3PO, right? The guy who plays C-3PO. He's wearing, like, a metal suit the whole time and he can't bend his arms the whole way. So, like, you're trapped inside this suit the whole day. Like, that takes a lot of, what do you call it? Commitment to do. Because, like... like he's the comic relief, right? So, he just does a really good job of it.
Get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Alright.
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming, even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
Alright, here you go.
Here you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
Okay. So I think I already did. Give a day. Okay, so let's go back to Sanctuary. Because I don't think we'll be able to pass time here. It's funny though. I didn't start drinking coffee. Like, I'd have coffee every once in a while, like from Tim Hortons. But when I worked at a Tim Hortons, like, making the coffee and smelling it all day long, I became a fiend for coffee. Yeah. One of my favorite things was a cup of coffee with a shot of espresso. Delicious. There's a like, people think that espresso has more caffeine. It's not. The serving size is quite small, so it's actually less caffeine. It's a stronger flavor because espresso is roasted a certain way and it's ground up extremely fine. And if you've ever seen an espresso machine, it uses steam to make the beverage. So it's pressurized steam. So when you pressurize water, its ability to be a solvent is increased. Like, water is a solvent, right? So steam is a stronger solvent than just regular water.
Sharp.
Oh, we got to defend Oberland Station. Yeah, so like if you want a strong coffee, you got to drink, it's called breakfast blend. So breakfast blend is roasted very lightly, and it has the most caffeine because the more you roast coffee, the more caffeine gets destroyed. So dark roast has the least caffeine, but it has the strongest flavor. So, like, I like dark roast too. Just not all the time. Like, dark roast is really good if you have a dessert, like a pie, or some cake, or, like, a butter tart or something like that. Who's this? Ooh, who's coming? Raider Psycho.
Have your choice.
Something out.
Oh, snap. Whoa! You see him go flying? Holy crap. Where did they end up? Over there. Oh, shoot. That was a good throw. Holy cow. Look at all the scrap from their armor go flying. Holy crap. Look at all the scrap armor. Absolutely demolished. Oh, a ported combat rifle? Nice. Molotov cocktails. Hate them with a passion. Like, when you first start a campaign, Molotov cocktails are the things that will kill you the most.
Nothing yet. It's been
Excuse me. And the thing is, like, when an enemy has a grenade or a Molotov cocktail, like the AI, all NPCs except for companions have infinite ammo. So they only need to have one grenade or one Molotov in their inventory and they can use it as many times as they want. It's pretty scary. But there's, like, I think a cooldown on when they do it. Like,
My friends
they're so accurate with the grenades, it's insane.
Surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But we will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons. Unfortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
I have weapons I can give you.
Excellent. Deposit anything you can spare in Maintenance Closet 3B. But we need enough weapons to arm an entire rebellion. So the ingredients are still necessary.
What ingredients?
Gunpowder, laser focusing crystals, and a couple other things.
Couldn't we just steal some weapons?
All munitions are tightly guarded by the SRB. Even if we managed to take some, it would certainly be noticed. And surprise is essential to everything.
Yeah.
Go on.
The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on one of the sublevels. The mining equipment has been packed into crates and they haven't been moved yet. That equipment has everything we need. Thanks to Mr. Binet, the construction crew is populated solely by my friends. But they're under constant supervision. How do you feel about killing some guards?
I'll do it.
Thank you. After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up the tunnels behind us. To the SRB, it will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not unheard of. And then, our dead friends can assemble the weapons we need. Good luck.
Ooh, boy. This is getting spicy. So what's... Deposit weapons. Is that the closet we deposit the weapons in?
As his successor, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Oh, thanks for the duct tape. Man, the Institute is full of gear. Like, cauterizer. What kind of scrap can you get from a cauterizer? Nuclear material, spring, and aluminum. Ear examiner. Oh, that's fun. A spanner. You mean a wrench?
It is. But honestly, nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
I don't know. What do you usually...
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace.
Not
Okay, where do we
everything
go?
we've heard about the Institute is true. Give us a chance.
Not everything you heard is true? Yeah, okay. Like, a bunch of scientists with no oversight. Surely nothing could go wrong. Okay. Spooky, it's dark. Like, science is great. Like, think of all the medications we've come up with, like insulin and stuff like that. Like, that's fantastic. You take something, you take one thing and you turn it into something else. Like, that's fantastic. That's what the alchemists...
Construction is proceeding.
Holy crap!
All systems nominal. Scanning. Subject identified.
Okay, here we go. Oh, they're high level too. Get wrecked, fool.
Leave now. Soon, this will all be under wrap. Remember Z1's plan, everyone. Grab everything we can use. The crates.
Oh, hey, Sean. Welcome back. Liam's glasses?
Especially.
Oh, well, that's good. That's a pretty serious injury that you had, man. Holy crap. Like, breaking stuff is pretty bad. I just watched a movie last night called Unbreakable. And Samuel L. Jackson is this guy with brittle bone syndrome. And he ends up falling down the stairs and ends up in a wheelchair. It's very sad, but then you find out that he's not as good as he seems. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, man. Yeah, it was a pretty cool movie. I'm not usually a fan of M. Night Shyamalan because, like, the way he reveals stuff to you is kind of on the nose. You seen it? Yeah, excellent. So, we got the sequels on Amazon Prime, Split and Glass. So we're gonna watch one of those probably tomorrow. I know we won't get to it tonight because my mom's handing out goodies to the kids. So I might do a second stream today. I haven't really decided yet if I'm gonna do that or not, but I might. Just because, like, we'll eat dinner and then she'll go hand out stuff. Okay. Liam.
Any news about Liam?
Liam's got his terminal working. When the time is right, we have someone who can operate it. I'll stall Liam as long as I can. But he's anxious to proceed with the old plan. You should avoid him if you can. If he had any idea what we're up to, I fear he'd report us.
Oh, that's too bad.
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the SRB. So we're being very careful. Which, unfortunately, takes time. For now.
Some Reese's? Yeah. Oh, my mom picked up a bag. It's cookies and cream.
I will contact you.
White Reese's Pieces and chocolate Reese's Pieces. Continue working with father. Okay. Well, if I continue working with father, like, I can't keep working with father because if I do the next quest, I'll become an enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay, I need to look this up because I want to make sure. Like, Sean, do you know what I need to do for this? Because, like, I don't want to go to war with the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm going to look this up right now. Okay. Oh, it's on hold until end of the line. Okay, well that's fine. That'll just be something that we do later. No big deal. Can't remember the list? Okay. No worries. I kind of wanted to just do all of this stuff. Like General Atomics Factory. Yeah, let's go do that. Okay, level up. I'm not sure what I want to level up now. Science 4, I could build a nuclear reactor, which would be cool. Probably gun nut, yeah. Let's get gun nut. We can get that up to 4, then, yeah, get it up to 4. Okay, let's go. Okay, I've been here before, but I didn't go inside, I think. So we'll see. Curious to see how many kids we get this year, because last year was good. We get a box of chips. So there's like 50 bags of chips. So my mom emptied the box of chips last year. But the years before that, because of the lockdown, wasn't very good. There wasn't a lot of people out. So I'm hoping this year will be different. I hope a lot of people come out this year, because You know, it's a shame. Halloween is just not as popular as it once was. Like, man, like, when I went out as a kid, like, there was people everywhere. Like, everywhere. Holy cow. Yeah, you're the... Hey, you're the level 278 guy. Like... Oh my god, legendary cybermech junk bot? Okay. Oh, it's the Mechanist. That's what we're doing. Dude. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. Really bummed out for you that you lost your save file. Yeah, that was yesterday, man. That was yesterday. Holy shit. What the hell is that weapon? Look how much health he has. Oh my god. Okay, run away! Oh, it's the gamma gun. Oh, okay. Oh, nocturnal combat sniper rifle. That's interesting. I have a nocturnal baseball bat, gamma gun. Okay, yeah. I haven't really encountered the gamma gun much in this playthrough. Like, I got a staggering gamma gun. I don't know if staggering is really that great, but, yeah. My brother likes to tell a joke. He's like, oh, you should get a Ghoul Slayer's gamma gun. I'm like, wouldn't that heal them? It's like, yep. So one of these days, I hope I get a Ghoul Slayer's gamma gun. That would be hilarious. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about the Mechanist. I really liked this DLC. Yeah, let's hack. Farm. Name. Sweet. There you go, I did it. Pick the mods off. Yeah. Valentine like that. Like, yeah, I should... So, the Nocturnal is good. Right now I have this for my companions. Instigating Harden's combat rifle. Wait. So that's 99 damage. This is 99 damage. Let's give him this. Try using that for a bit. Maybe he'll be more accurate if it's got a scope. Yeah, one of my favorite parts about this game is the weapon mods, because, like, normally I spec into crafting, but I didn't with this character, and I'm kind of glad I did, because, glad I didn't, I mean, because, like, I found a lot of really good weapons just on the ground. Like, when I was going around with McCready will pick up guns and give them to you. And he found me a lot of good stuff that way. Oh my god! Wow, that's, that flamethrower thing was really strong. Holy cow.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. What? It'll have 2 mods on it. What? Okay, I'll have to look into that.
Together, we will restore justice and bring about the dawn of a new Attention, people of the common. I, the Mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace.
Yeah. Mechanist device. Here. So by mods, are you talking about the legendary perk? Because that would be pretty cool. Okay, looks okay. We did load. Excellent. Jet. Yeah. Have you ever seen Dread, Sean? With the slow-mo drug and stuff like that, everything goes in slow motion and stuff. Pretty cool. What? Okay, I have Big Jim. So you're saying you can take this off of this and put it on something else? Like, I only have, this.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Okay, well, how do you do that? Mods, mod slots, inventory. Is that like a mod or something that lets you do that? Because I'm not really sure how you do that.
Remember, we're out here representing the Brotherhood.
Because, like, if I could take Incendiary off of this and put it on the Terrible Shotgun, that would be really good. Oh, I still have the Staggering Gamut Gun on me. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that with my game.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
There's Nick.
Hey.
Okay, now the damage is down. Weird. Oh, this has more accuracy. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Never-ending sniper rifle and instigating combat rifle. Oh, okay. Upgrade it, pull the mod off of it. Alright. Let's see. What would I like to do? Oh, okay. Assassin's pistol and an explosive pistol. Okay, so Assassin's pistol.
All systems are a go, sir.
Which one should I do to get that though? Switch it back to the standard mod. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing it right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing it right, so, here. I'm gonna look that up. But are you talking about the legendary perks?
You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Oh, I think it's a mod, you know?
Traveling with you is proving to be quite...
Wait, attach mod instead of build.
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about, I thought you were talking about the legendary effect. Because, yeah, it's only the standard receiver. So you play it on Xbox, right? Xbox might have allowed you to do that, but I don't know if I can do it on PC. You gotta switch it out? Okay.
Everything seems to be
Try
according to plan, sir.
this one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it works for me. If I right click, I can select stuff too.
What's going on?
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it. That sounded really cool. Yeah, I'm on PC. That's how I'm streaming this, yeah. Yeah, PC unfortunately gets updated, right? So, yeah, I don't think I can do that on this game. Yeah, it's all updated. That might have been something you could do when the game first came out, but I don't think you can do that anymore. But that would have been freaking awesome. Holy cow. Like an Assassin's explosive pistol, that would have been freaking awesome.
I'm relieved to see you've returned.
Well, that was cool. No worries.
To find anything at General Atomics.
I found this strange device on a robot.
Let's have a look. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, this is a specialized radar beacon. I suspect it's how the Mechanist was keeping track of the robo-brain you destroyed. As the next logical step, I need you to install this beacon within me so we can use it to our advantage.
Sounds like a solid plan.
I'm glad you agree. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. In order to maximize our time efficiency, perhaps I should accompany you now.
Okay. Yeah, the Creation Club stuff, right? And that was intentional by Bethesda. Bethesda wanted to take all that stuff out. What? Who's talking to me? Someone was talking to me, but I don't know who it was. Okay. So do I need to have her in my party to use this?
One of these with the agents.
Soldier.
Okay, how do I put the thing on her?
Are you ready to install the radar beacon?
Radar beacon. Let's do this.
It's time. Let's do this.
Good. The installation should be simple. Once I'm in the robot workbench, just install the radar beacon and I'll do the rest.
Yeah, if you're on console, you're probably vanilla. Special mods, there you go. Because like if you never connected to the internet or anything like that, then
Ada?
A moment.
it wouldn't update, right? So you might still have vanilla Fallout on your Xbox, which is cool.
And installation complete. Analyzing Mechanist hardware. The radar beacon is receiving a strong encrypted signal, but I can't.
Like that's one of the things I'm not a fan of with the digital games market.
It's a good start at least.
Absolutely.
Like with Concord. I don't know if you've heard of Concord, but they made this game, they released it on console and on PC, and because it didn't do well, they pulled the game, and anyone who owned the game, they took it out of their library.
Finally, we have an advantage.
So you bought the game to play it, and now you no longer own it, so you wasted your money.
If you can bring me 2 additional beacons.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you don't have the DLC.
Alright, let's do it.
Good. Let's get started. I'm uploading the location of the RoboBrain to your Pip-Boy now. Just be careful. These robots tend to travel in groups, so you're likely to encounter heavy resistance.
New threat.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to
Something
survive.
for you?
Hey, Ada.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Actually, I'll be back later.
Understood.
Good to keep going. I don't sleep or read or anything like that.
Man, if I didn't sleep, think of how much stuff I could do. But that's the thing, like, you got the Enclave update? Okay, so, but you don't have the DLC. That doesn't surprise me though, like with Skyrim, for example. Skyrim has bugs in the game because of the expansion Dawnguard. So, it wouldn't surprise me if one of these updates patched that stuff out. Like, you might still have access to it in your files, but like if you started a new character, you might not be able to do it. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Ugh. Fiddler's Green. Okay, let's go. Let's go up this way. Excuse me. Yeah, so like with the Dawnguard Skyrim thing, if you get a quest for an area called Arkwind's Point, you go there and something doesn't work. So you have to use a console code to fix the quest and get another one. And then there's like a glitched shout. So shouts are powers. I don't know if you've played Skyrim, but they're powers that you get, and they're made up of 3 words. So when you get one shout, it's called March for Death. And Squirrel Story Time. What's that? Oh, ouch. You dead. Is Squirrel Story Time in Skyrim? Because I have not encountered that myself. She likes this tower. Oh, at the trailer park? Okay, I'll have to go check that out.
Databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the Mechanist signal.
I hope getting it was worth the trouble.
I'm sorry if retrieving the component caused you any harm. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another RoboBrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Good work, Ada.
Thank you. If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The RoboBrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
I haven't come this far just to back down now.
I understand that, but you should still proceed with caution. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts. I realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead,
Okay, that sounds interesting. Let's check it out.
if you like. If not, then all that remains is to wish you good luck.
Okay. Fort Hagen. My goodness. Okay, I gotta go back there anyway. So let's see if I can find those tapes. Yeah, RoboBrains are pretty cool. Oh. Boom. I like how in vats it's always a single bullet from a shotgun. One really damaging bullet.
These old terminals can be real finicky. If you ask nice, I bet I could get it to spill its guts.
Get it to spill its guts.
Yes.
Fiddler's Green trailer key, okay.
At the orchestra.
Oh, yeah, incendiary combat shotgun? Freaking awesome. And I got an explosive 10mm pistol. I got that at like level 10. It was pretty OP. Oh! Oh, no! Okay, that was close. At least I hit the right button this time. Usually, because I play Skyrim too, I'll step on a landmine, I'll hit Alt, which is sprint in Skyrim, and I'll throw a grenade instead. It's pretty funny. Calvin's letter. What's that? T-shirts? Tapes in the trailer? Okay. Calvin's letter. Mom, the place has been run down by ghouls. We're set to leave in the morning and look for shelter elsewhere. Me and Dad waited all week for you to come back, but if we stay much longer, we'll both be dead. I'm taking the pistol you gave me and we're getting out of here. If you make it back, we're heading south. Okay. Alright, where's the trailers? Whoop. I'm like, what am I walking into? Oh, snap! There's power armor in here, too. Flares. Okay. I don't see one here. Is it this trailer, maybe? The New Squirrel, Tape 2. Okay. Let's find the other ones, and then we'll listen to them in order. Oh, that snapped really quickly.
Nice.
Just a blank terminal? Okay. The Fen Street sewers? I'm not sure if I've ever been there before. Doesn't sound familiar. Is that in the city? Because there's a lot of places I haven't discovered in the city yet. Okay. Close to Diamond City? Okay. Let me see if I found that yet. Fen Street Sewer. Okay, I have it, but I haven't been in it yet. So I can check that out in a bit. Oh, here we go. Tape 1.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Simon, and I hope you like stories. Because I love to tell stories. This one is called The New Squirrel. Come with me on this magical adventure. There once was a young squirrel named Ricky who lived in a big oak tree in a city park. Ricky was a brown squirrel and lived in the oak tree with all his brown
Oh no, squirrel stew.
Every day, Ricky would look out from the top of his tree and wonder what kind of squirrels lived in other trees. The older squirrels warned Ricky that the squirrels in other trees were thieves and liars. They were never to be trusted. Ricky had a rebellious heart and would not form his opinions based on anecdotal evidence. Please insert holotape 2.
Oh, man. The squirrel tape, okay.
Storytime Simon here. Welcome back. And here it is, part 2 of The New Squirrel. One night, a red squirrel appeared at the bottom of Ricky's oak tree and woke Ricky and his family. "Oh, please help me," said the red squirrel. "I am lost and have nowhere to go." The elders were quick to turn the red squirrel away, but Ricky scurried down the trunk of his tree and stood firm next to the red squirrel. He yelled up at the elder squirrels. "How could you turn him away? Just because he's from another tree? He needs our help." Affected by Ricky's assuredness and determination, the elders agreed to take in the red squirrel. The red squirrel thanked Ricky for standing up for him. "You won't regret this," he said. End of holotape. Please insert holotape 3.
Oh dear.
Storytime Simon here with the exciting conclusion to The New Squirrel. "Tomorrow we can get to know each other and become best friends," said Ricky to the red squirrel. The red squirrel made a sound that Ricky took for agreement, and the two squirrels curled up to sleep. Later that night, Ricky woke up to the sound of leaves rustling in the oak tree. He looked around. The red squirrel was gone. Ricky surveyed the landscape below and saw a pack of glowing eyes approaching the base of his tree. Cats! Ricky heard a voice from a nearby tree. It was the red squirrel. "I'm sorry," he said. "They were following me and I couldn't bring them to my tree. They would have eaten my family." As the cats ascended the tree and began to devour Ricky's friends and family, Ricky reflected on his decisions. His last words were, "I really wish I would have trusted my elders." The end.
What the flip, dude? That was demented. Holy cow. Man. I should have listened to my elders. Yeah, that's like my mom right there. Should have listened to me. Yeah, I usually do. But yeah, let's check out the Fenn Street sewer. Okay. Yeah, because like Fenn Street is a real place, right? Like Boston's a real place. That was pretty sad. Oh, man. My mom talks about a cat she used to have. We used to live on a farm. And we had like outdoor cats and stuff like that. The heck? And this cat could catch squirrels, it could catch rabbits, it could catch anything. And it would bring it back to my mom, and she'd be like, "Let it go! Let it go!" And then she'd let it go. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, no! Oh, okay. Legendary super mutant brute. We'll wait for him to come to us. He's reloading. Ghoul Slayer's synth right arm. Eh. No big deal. Okay, let's check it out. Yeah, we actually have a serial killer from our hometown. It's a man and a woman. I won't get into too much detail because I don't want to reveal like exactly where I live or anything like that. But ghouls, okay, shotgun time. But yeah, so this man and this woman, the woman had a younger sister, so she gave the younger sister to her boyfriend, and they tortured her and killed her. Oh, it's legendary, nice. Cavalier's metal chest piece. Oh, while sprinting? Ah, it's okay. Whoa, wrong button. Yeah, so like, together they killed a bunch of young girls, and they got caught, and she threw him under the bus, so she only got 12 years prison sentence. And she got out, and now she has 3 kids of her own. Terrifying to think of. But yeah, the guy is still in prison. Oh, what's this? Oh, I remember this. Okay, where's the first tape? Yeah, I remember this. Holy cow. Where's the first tape? Okay, just gonna look up where the first tape is. I don't want to miss any. Right when coming down the ladder from the street, okay? Right here, okay.
Here we are, detective. If you followed my instructions, you're alone. And well, if you aren't, I've already left. You come on in. I've put my work on display down here, and I'd very much like you to see it.
Okay. Mr. Handy Fuel. That's a spatula? Oh, I'm like, I thought it was a knife.
I want you to appreciate your surroundings, detective. I can only be myself in a place like this. Life up there is exhausting. Every day you smile at people who don't care about you one way or another because that is what you do. I really get to live.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm happy to share it with you today, detective.
That's freaking brutal. Sorry that happened to your family, man. That sucks. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I watch a lot of TV, right? So, I watch a lot of crime shows, and they give you a false sense of faith in the police because, like missing persons, murders, disappearances, like 90% of crimes go unsolved. And that's the truth. And that's utterly terrifying. Like, if you really wanted to, you could get away with stuff very easily because, like, who's gonna catch you, right? Like, if you leave no trace, like, that's why cars, right? If you have like a van or something, you could have bodies in the trunk and not even know. Like, people wouldn't even know, right? So yeah, that's terrifying. Sorry that happened to you. But they even had it in a magazine, right? So a technicality. I can imagine that would be something like, oh, what do you call it? Like breaking a rule or something like that, right? Like, that's what happens. So, like, you watch Law and Order and, oh, the police didn't do the right thing or something like that. Like, they really make you feel like the police are incompetent. But then it's like, oh, the special crew, right? SVU or whatever. Like, they get their guy every time. And, like, that's the difference between reality and TV. Like, reality doesn't have an ending. Like, reality just goes. It just keeps going. And very rarely do you get a conclusion. Oh, damn. Yeah, you know, that's why, like, I don't really go out anymore. Because, you know, I can't really defend myself from anybody. Like, I'm not the strongest dude, I'm not the biggest dude, I'm not a fighter or anything like that. Like, I play video games. So, I wouldn't stand a chance. Like, people talk about getting into fights and stuff. Yellow chair with the mannequin. Yeah, like, I wouldn't stand a chance. So, like, I used to go out at night and go for walks and stuff like that, and some of the people that you meet in the night, they scare you. Because some people go out looking for something to happen. Like me, I was usually just going to my friend's house, but, like, every time you take a shortcut, every time you cross through an alley or go through a parking lot or something like that, you're taking a risk, right? Because, like, nobody's out at that time.
I am getting so anxious about our meeting, detective.
Whoa! What the heck, dude?
I think I have only ever wanted someone to know me. And really, I can't think of anyone who knows me as well as you do. I am your object of fascination, and you have become mine. It's humbling, detective.
Okay, where's the last tape? Near the end in an alcove. Oh, bobby pins. Holy cow. Here they come. Yeah, broken neck, man. Not much you can do about that. Like, I don't have the strongest neck either. Like, I've never... What did I do to it? Like, someone pushed down on my head and, like, cracked my neck, but it wasn't broken. But, like, so my spine, where my neck meets my spine, there's, like, a large lump or a hump. And, yeah, it's like, I don't have a masculine build, like a male physique or anything like that. Like, I used to be pretty skinny, but it's hard for me to put on weight, and it's hard for me to put on muscle, because I'm, what do you call it, endomorph or something like that. And I just don't have a brain for working out. Like, I'll do it, and I'll be like, that's good enough, you know? So, like, I never really pushed myself. Yeah, I'm only, 5'10", 5'11". I used to be 140 pounds, and I went down to 130, and then I went to the hospital for 3 months, and I went from 130 to 225. Because I went from eating like maybe one meal a day, if I ate at all, to eating 4 times a day. And they had me on all these medications, and yeah, so like I was on 4 different medications, and the side effects of the meds were anxiety and weight gain. So I had a lot of anxiety, and I put on a lot of weight. And anxiety is why, like, I'm trying to quit now, but I smoke weed, and it helped with my anxiety, because I have schizophrenia. So, like, my doctors used to say, oh, you're depressed, right? Because you're tired all the time, right? You must be depressed. I'm like, well, no, because I don't have low mood. Like, I like doing stuff. I liked working. I liked playing games. You're 190? Yeah, well, my brother has been hitting the gym, and he went from like 240 to 200. He's like, he looks like he's anorexic compared to what he used to look like. It's so funny. Like, every time we see him, we're like, who the hell is that? Like, he's lost so much weight. Yeah, so like I went to 225, and I'm down to like 180, 190 right now. I don't have a reliable scale, but yeah, like I'm gonna try and quit smoking weed, and then hopefully my energy will come back, and I'll want to do stuff like walk and exercise again. Because like, that's the thing I found, like when you're a chronic marijuana user, like you think you're enjoying yourself, but you're not, because you're suppressing your natural urges, right? Because like when you smoke weed or drink alcohol or anything like that, it convinces your nervous system that you're satisfied. So when your nervous system thinks it's satisfied, it doesn't try to push you to do anything. So like I have a real hard time getting up in the morning. Like I would go to bed at 10 p.m. and I'd sleep till like 10 a.m. So now I'm not really doing that anymore, because I like yesterday was my last smoke, if you could even call it that. I basically just went in the trash and found some nugs and smoked that. But yeah, now I've got nothing. So yeah, and it's really been tough. Yeah, like I don't know if you've ever done drugs before, but yeah, like I used to have like, I didn't really think anything of it at the time. Like I just smoked it and I used it and stuff like that. But the more I did it, the more I wanted to do it. And like the feeling that I get from smoking weed, the way I used to feel when I was psychotic, is it stimulated me. So like coffee, right? Oh, like people drink coffee and they're like, oh, I'm on coffee. Like I'll drink a coffee at midnight and I'll still be able to get to sleep, no problem. Like drugs have a strange effect on me. So like for some people can smoke weed like once a week and they're fine with that. But me, I was like, oh no, give me more of that, right? Like that's why I started working. So I was like, oh, it's good. I'm working now because I want to buy more weed. But it's like, no, it's not good. It's not. Because, like, that's what happens. Like, the more I got invested, the more I wanted to escape. So, like, yeah, exactly. So, like, you don't have that, what do you call it? You don't have that, that addictive quality. Like, I love alcohol, but I hate getting drunk. So, like, if I had a beer, well, I do have beer. It's non-alcoholic beer. But, like, if I have a beer, I want to have another one. I went to 2 weddings. I went to a wedding this year and a wedding last year. Both my, I got 4 brothers. 3 of them are older. They all are married with kids. My oldest brother has 4 kids, 2 sons and 2 daughters. And, they're all married or engaged. So I went to my one niece's wedding this year and my other niece's wedding last year. And both weddings, they had wine at the table. And I'm like, well, if you're just going to put wine in front of me, I'm going to drink it. Okay? Like, it's a party. I'm going to drink some wine. So I probably drank half the wine myself. And what happens is, like, I don't feel like passing out. What alcohol does is it stimulates my nervous system. So I stayed up till like 3 in the morning trying to sober up. And yeah, like, that's why I don't drink alcohol anymore. Like, if there's another wedding and there's wine, I'll have some wine. But like, yeah. So that's why I have non-alcoholic beer. And I'm going to go grab one because it's delicious. And it's my favorite drink besides coffee. So I'll be right back. Yeah, so like Costco. You've probably heard of Costco because you're in the States. But we have Costco here. And last year they started stocking non-alcoholic beer. So I'm like, I was at Costco with my mom and I'm like, there's beer! Look, there's beer! So I'm like, okay, let's get some. So I tried a few of them and like, I enjoy it just as much as real beer because it tastes the same. But there's no alcohol. Like, I love the taste of beer. Like, I used to get all kinds of craft beers. Like, I'd go to a bar and I'd have sour beer, I'd have IPAs, I'd have lagers, I'd have, like, all kinds of stuff. Not all at the same time, mind you. But, yeah, like, my favorite beer, it's called Bone Shaker. It's a 7.4% alcohol. And it's extra hoppy with notes of pine and citrus. It's delicious. And like, if it's a hot day and you cut the grass and you have one of those, very good. Yeah, so I had an uncle. He was an alcoholic. I met him when I was like 8 years old. He came to visit us because he wasn't sure how he was going to do. So he came to visit us. He lived in BC. He was in the Air Force as a technician. He disarmed a bomb once, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so he came to visit us, and he's like, hey, you know where the liquor store is? I'm like, yeah. Like, in those days, kids would go out, and they would just go everywhere. Like, this was like 20 years ago. So, like, I would go out all the time. I'd like, hey, can I have some money to go buy some pizza with my friends? You know, I'd go do stuff like that. So I took my uncle to the liquor store, and yeah, he was just straight up a drunk. Just get a bottle of vodka and he would just drink one of those a day, basically. And it ended up killing him. What was the beer I said? The Bone Shaker? Yeah, Bone Shaker. It's got a skeleton riding a bicycle. Yeah, I'll see if I can look it up. Bone Shaker IPA. Oh my god, $141 for a 50 pack? That's freaking ridiculous. It's an Amsterdam brewery. Oh, okay. Excellent. Yeah. So Bone Shaker. And then the non-alcoholic beer I drink is Budweiser Zero. So Budweiser Zero, it's not 0 calories. Like, I don't drink light beer. But it's 0 alcohol. So it doesn't taste the same. But it's pretty close. Yeah, and like I like wine and stuff like that. Like, I actually have a bottle of wine right here. It's President's Choice Chardonnay. It's 0% alcohol. I've just been saving it for a rainy day. Like, if I go a month without smoking weed, I'll crack this bad boy open and have it. And like, that's the best part about no alcohol. Drink as much as you want, man. And it's cheap too. Like a 24 case of Budweiser Zero at Costco, they're selling it for $20. So it's cheaper than real beer. And I have family that work at the Costco, and they say it's just flying off the shelves like crazy. So that's pretty cool. Like, because like alcohol can be pretty destructive, right? Like, you know, right? You've seen it. I've seen it. And I've experienced it myself. So like, one thing, it's a good thing you don't smoke weed, because if you smoke weed and drink alcohol, like for me, it makes me sick every time. And like tobacco makes me sick too. I tried smoking cigarettes as an alternative to weed, and yeah, it's just blah. I do not like tobacco. I like cigars, like I like the taste and the smell of cigars and stuff like that. But like smoking a cigarette, I'm like, oh, no way. And some people, what they like to do is they like to mix weed with tobacco. So there's different kinds of things. There's like spliffs. Like in France, they roll tobacco with weed and they call it a spliff. Here they call them poppers, where you take a pinch of tobacco, put it in your bong, and then put weed on top, and then you smoke it and you pull it through. And boom, you're messed up. I'm like, no thanks. I'll just stick to weed, thank you. Like, I've tried other stuff because I had a friend who was into that stuff. And I really did not like it. I did not like how addictive some of that stuff could be. Like, there are drugs where you take the drug once and you don't want to stop taking it. And I tried a drug like that once, and it was pretty scary. Like, I couldn't believe how much I wanted it. But then when you go without it long enough, you're fine, because you're not a habitual user. So like me, with weed, like, I've been smoking every day for years. Excuse me. You know, as long as I could afford it, I would buy it. So, now that I'm on my medication for schizophrenia, it's like, I don't get super stoned when I smoke. So it's like, kind of a waste of money now. And I don't want to get stoned anymore. And that's a really big thing for me to say. Like, I went a long time where that was the only thing I cared about, and now I'm like, I'm over it. Because, like, I want to get back into games. Like, I used to play games 12 hours a day, and really enjoyed it. We missed the tape. Where's the last tape? Near the end, in an alcove with a safe behind a chain link fence. Okay. Oh, here we go.
I didn't want to hurt you, Detective.
Nice.
I forgive those things you said.
The heck?
It doesn't matter anymore. Now, you're here with me. And we have all the time in the world to get to know each other.
Oh dear. Creepy as hell, man. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm gonna crack this lock and then read your message. Whoop. Dang.
Sit.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah. So, yeah, 60. Officially, you're old, man. Sorry to say that. I got brothers that are close to 60. My oldest brother, the one with the kid, like the 4 kids, he's 54 next month. My other brother turned 50, and my other brother is 47. And then my younger brother, I'm 34, and my younger brother is 33. So, yeah, like, it's great that you saw Jesus, man. Like, I'm not super religious, but I believe in God because I want to be positive. I want to be an optimist. I want to have hope. I want to have faith. So I'm not really a Christian. I was raised a Christian. Like, I used to go to church as a kid, and my mom used to say, oh, you know, trying to save your immortal soul and all that. But I think she just wanted me to have, like, a strong moral thing. Your kids are older than me? That's pretty funny, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's cool you found Jesus, man. Like, I'm not really interested in becoming a Christian, but like, so like there's a thing called a deist. And a deist is someone that believes in God but is not like Christian or religious or anything like that. So I don't know if I would put myself in that category because like I think religion is important to a lot of people. Like some people really need that to hang on to in order to have security. Like for me, I always had security because my family was always around. So like, you know, I grew up with my brothers. We all lived in the same house and then they all moved out. And for a while I was kind of bummed out, but my younger brother and I got pretty close and did a lot of stuff together. And you kind of need people to leave you every now and then because when people leave, you know, they're married, they have their own house, they have their own kids, they do their own things now. Like, I may not see them as much as I used to, but the love is still there. Like, my brothers and I used to play video games every day. Every single day. We used to play Destiny and Battlefield and Call of Duty and all that kind of stuff. We used to play those games all the time. And as their kids got older, they got busy. Because their kids, like, my one nephew's into computer programming, I got a niece who's into sports. My nephew's working at a grocery store and he's got like 3 bands. And then their dad, my one brother, he's in a band too. So they're always busy, right? But he did come over for dinner. What was it, last week? Yeah, my one brother and his kids, they used to come every Friday. And because of my mental health issues, we kind of stopped doing that for a while. And like they came back. So like, that's why I have faith, right? Like, I went through a very dark time where I was pushing people away and I was really isolated. And now that I'm out of that, it's like, I feel even more good about myself that I've gone through that. Because it's like it's a challenge that I've had to overcome. And now I'm here and I'm streaming. Like, I remember when I decided I wanted to do a YouTube channel. I was in the hospital for the 3rd and the last time. And I was watching YouTube videos, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a YouTube channel. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I want to do it. And it took me over a year to get to that point. So in May, I started doing the YouTube channel. And like, it has its ups and downs, right? Like, you try things one way and it works. You try things another way and it doesn't work. So you keep modifying all your stuff. Like, I used to be on a schedule. So like, oh, this day I play this game, this day I play this game, this day I play that game. And I was doing that for like a couple of months. But it really wore me out. Like, because some games are just a pain in the ass. I don't know if you've ever heard of Stalker. But Stalker is a really fun game, but it's really hard too. So the ends of the, like, I haven't played Call of Pripyat on this channel yet, so I don't remember. But Stalker 1 and Shadow of Chernobyl and Stalker Clear Sky, you get to the end of the game and it's like nobody drops bandages. You have to carry 3 guns because if you run out of ammo for 1 gun, you need another gun. You watched it? Okay, cool. Yeah, like the end of the game is just so freaking hard. and it's like radiation everywhere and all this crap, and you're like bandaging yourself and you're taking anti-radiation just to survive, and just brutal. Like, the developers of the game really did not want you to win that game. Ukrainian. Yeah, it's Ukrainian. There are Russian games out there, but yeah, Stalker was made by Ukrainians because it takes place in Ukraine. Like, if you're not familiar with Chernobyl, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, it's in northern Ukraine. So yeah, there's actually a lot of games that Ukrainian developers make, like Men at War or something like that. Like there's a lot of World War II games that Ukraine has made. Russia's made a lot of games too. Like, I'll try and look one up right now, because, like, I really don't like the way things are going in Europe right now. It's really sad, because the Russians and the Ukrainians are basically the same people. Heroes of Might and Magic, Dawn of Magic, Escape from Tarkov. So yeah, I don't really know many Russian games. Potatoes. Well, be careful with that, man. Be careful, because it's like the Scots and the Irish, right? Or like Australians and New Zealand. If you call them the wrong thing, they will be offended. So yeah, if you called the Ukrainian Russian, they'd probably like want to bite your head off. And if you called a Russian to Ukrainian, they'd be like, what the frick are you talking about? But yeah, I feel the same way. So like, that's the thing. Like, if you study history, you can see a lot of bad blood. Like in 1935, Russia, the Russian government, not the citizens, the government, took all of Ukraine's wheat, and 1 million people starved to death. And they don't teach that in school, but they should, because if you know the way people are treated, you won't want to do that to someone. Like being a nice guy, being a friendly guy, you can sometimes rub people the wrong way, where you're like super optimistic and they're just like, I'm not having any of that. And it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, what do? There's nothing you can do. Like, some people are just not sociable. I know people like that. Like, and you can tease them very easily. Like, if you want to tease people, you can tease them very easily. But I don't usually like to poke the bear. So, yeah, I just keep my mouth shut and I talk about it. Like, I talk to my mom about a lot of stuff. I'll tell her, like, things that are going on. And, yeah. But, man, like, working at Tim Hortons was absolutely ridiculous. Because, like, I worked with people that literally could not put their fucking phone down. They couldn't put it down. They're like these 16-year-old girls, and I'm not saying all girls that age are like that, but these happen to be 16-year-old girls, and they just would be on their phone the whole shift. I'm like, how did you get a job? Like, when I ran the counter, like, there was 2 counters. There's the primary counter and the secondary counter. There'd be like 2 people on this counter. I'd be running this counter by myself. I'm making the coffee. I'm selling the coffee. I'm getting the donuts. I'm giving it to them. I'm sending them down to the sandwich station. You know, like, I'm doing all that stuff by myself. And they couldn't do it themselves because they're so slow. So slow. And I'm like, how do you get through life? Like, I am not slow. I'm like, boom. I'm like, let's go. Let's do something. I'm ready to go. And so I go to work and I'm like, all right, let's sell some coffee. And like, some people just hate not being in their preferred situation. So it's like, you know, I'd rather not work too, but like, if I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna try to make the most of it. So like this, you know, we're kind of rambling a bit here, and that's great. Like, this is one of the reasons why I made a YouTube channel, because I want to talk to people. Like, I used to have friends, but I found out they weren't very good friends because they were selfish. Like, I was only selfish when it came to drugs. Like, when it comes to my time, like, if someone wants me to help them with something, I will stop what I'm doing and go help them. Like, if my brother called me up right now and is like, hey, can you help me move? I would drop what I was doing and I would go help him move. You know, like, that's me. Because they deserve that loyalty. So, like, other people that I knew, right? Like, you try to make a connection with them, and they're like, I don't think I want that. And it's like, well, we live together, so why don't we be friends? And, yeah, I don't know. People are just weird, man. So, like, I'm a pretty hard person to offend, but I do know that some people get offended easily. So I try not to talk about anything too gruesome. But yeah. So yeah, don't be careful with who you call. Like, in Canada, we're really trying to get woke, basically. So the University of Waterloo, which is a Canadian university, they printed a document talking about this is how you should refer to people. So you have to know a person's origin country before you can call them anything but a person. That's what the University of Waterloo says. So, oh, hi, where are your ancestors from? Oh, they're from Georgia. Oh, Georgia, America or Georgia, Europe? You know, like, you have to find out where they're from before you can, like, put them in a category. That's what they want you to do. So, yeah, like, I remember you're from South Carolina. That was yesterday. That's not too hard to remember. I'm from Ontario. And Ontario is the place where most Canadians live. A lot of them live in BC, but most Canadians live in Ontario. And most of us live on the American border. And you might have seen it online. Some places along the border, the border cuts right through a guy's house in one place. Right through his house. Because when Canada was just a dominion of Great Britain, the British and the Americans divided the country. You got a friend in Toronto? Great. Yeah, Toronto's a great city. I've never been to, like, New York or anything like that. I'm not a big fan of the big city, but I appreciate everything it has to offer. Like, I went to a movie thing. Like, they were showing, like, artsy flicks and stuff like that on Bloor Street. So, me and a couple friends went down there and we watched some movies and stuff like that. And it's like, we went to a comic book store, and it was, like, really small. A really small store, but it was full of comics. Just full of them. And it's like, where do you even start? And I'm not even a huge fan of comic books, but I appreciate art. So, like, Toronto's just got so many specialized stores. Like trading card games and board games and all kinds of stuff like that. Just ridiculous amount of things. And we kind of have that here. Like, when Pokemon first came out, we had a store in town that sold real cards because some people is like, for a huge territory. Okay, so it's like this. There's provinces and there's territories. So the provinces are on the American border, except for the Yukon, which borders Alaska. Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. Nunavut is new. Nunavut used to be part of the Northwest Territories, but there's so many Inuit people living in Nunavut that they gave it its own name. And the government just gave them the ability to control their infrastructure. So yeah, it's provinces and territories, and the territories don't have the same government structure because they don't have the population. So the laws in the territories are a lot more relaxed. So, like, hunting. If you want to hunt in Ontario, you got to pay, like, hundreds of dollars for the course, the license. You got to pay for the tag. Then you got to get there. Then you have to hunt that deer, which you might have to pay for, like, a guide to help you do. You're going to spend, like, thousands of dollars on hunting. In the territories, because they live off of subsistence, like, there's no farming up there. They live off of subsistence, which is living off the land. So they're allowed to kill animals, eat them, sell them. They can do whatever they need to do to survive, because if they don't, they'll die. So, like, there's a lot of trappers, a lot of hunters, a lot of fishermen. A lot of people go up north to do all that stuff because it's cheaper. But then it's like, well, now you're in a place that has no infrastructure. So yeah, like, technically Canada is bigger than America because we have the territories. So, like, the Northwest Territory and Nunavut are bigger than Ontario. Like, they cover more territory than Ontario, and Ontario is the biggest province. So Canada is basically like just an open space that you can't live in unless you're, like, really hardcore. So yeah, like, this is why we don't have the population, right? There's not a lot of places where people can live because we'd have to like cut down a whole forest and then we'd have to put pipes in the ground that freezes, right? Like, it's really hard to get people up there and living. And then it's like, would you want to? Like, before I was born, my mom and my older brothers took a trip out east to Nova Scotia, and they're like, that was the most boring place in the world for them because, like, we live in a city. It's a small city, but it's a city. Like, out east, it's like the burbs, you know? It's just houses. Just houses everywhere. That's all it is, houses. They don't have, like, big shopping malls. They don't have, like, stadiums. They don't have, like, anything like that, except in the capital cities. So, like, there's a lot of people in Canada live basically rough, is what it is. So, like, when we lived on the farm, we lived rough because they're like, when you live in the country, they're not going to run pipes all the way up the country to you. That would cost millions of dollars. So what we had a cistern. So we'd have to get a truck to come up, fill the cistern with water, and that was all of our water for the house. So if it froze, or if we ran out, we'd be screwed. Because, like, what if it snows? Like, this was up in the country, so when it snowed, there'd be, like, 6 feet of snow. So if you need a water truck, how are you getting a water truck up there when there's 6 feet of snow? You're not. So there's a lot of times where we had to fill the bathtub with water just so we had fresh water. Like, ridiculous, man. Like, yeah, cistern. So think of it this way. If you live out in the country, how do you get your utilities, right? How do you get your gas? How do you get your electricity? How do you get your water, right? It has to get there somewhere, right? So that's what they do. Like, you can get like a big propane tank and that's your heat. How often do we go? Probably like once a week. We had a big fridge, but like we probably went once a week because there's like 6 of us in the house. 7 actually, because my brother's girlfriend lived with us too. So we would probably go to the store once a week because we were going through supplies that quickly. So yeah, and like in winter, what do you do? So I don't live on the farm now. We live in the city, and I much rather prefer to live in the city because like we were out there. Like if you walked, it would have taken you like 2 to 3 hours to walk to town. That's how far away we were. So you'd have to ride a bike, which is still a long way to go, or have a car. So like my oldest brother, as soon as he turned 16, he started driving. He got a dirt bike, and he started riding around because he's the kind of guy where he has to be outside and he has to be doing stuff all day. Like he's got to stay busy, and so he's an HVAC now. So like he gets all over the place with his job, and he meets a lot of people, and he likes that. Like, I liked making coffee for people because it was simple, and most people that want coffee are happy to just buy it from you, but people would compliment me on it. But yeah, so yeah, man, the country was wild. And like, we had like a pet raccoon, Ricky the raccoon. He lived in the barn. He lived in the barn with the feral cats that lived in the barn. So we had wild animals living in our barn, and we'd go out and feed them. And yeah, they stuck around. But like, we had a dog, we had cats. Before I was born, they had a cow, and it was a meat cow. So they fed it up, fattened it up, took it to the butcher, and they had a freezer full of steak. So yeah, like, and that, like, it was the best way to do it then. Like, electrician taught Aikido? Oh, it's cool you got the Aikido thing, because like, electrician's a great job. Like, it's a great job, it pays very well, but it might not be satisfying work. So having the Aikido class thing, that's really cool. I never got into martial arts. Like, I was always into video games, was my thing. So, like, I took karate classes once, but I I almost passed out because I was so out of shape. Like, I almost threw up in my first class. That's how out of shape I was. If I try to run now, I can kind of do it now, but, like, oh, man. Like, I was in really rough shape then. Holy cow. So now you're doing the, what are you doing now? The Bible class stuff? Yeah, you're doing the Bible class stuff now. That's pretty cool. Like, I like church. I like the vibe. Like, I like learning about stuff. But it really depends on the person. So, am I going the right way? Like, the church I went to as a kid... yeah, this way. So, we had a preacher. And, I don't know. Like, he wasn't a great public speaker. I kind of got bored listening to him. But I liked Bible study. Because it's like, English is my favorite class in school. I like reading books, I like reading stories, and I like talking about them. So, like, I don't have the desire to read the Bible right now, but I do like to study history. So, yeah, it's great that you're doing that, because, like, that stuff's really important to culture and to people. Oh, from your accident, yeah? That's too bad. At least you can play games and stuff still, like... like, when I'm doing something that I don't want to do, like I was helping my brother with a job, an HVAC job, he needed someone to help put up the, what do you call that? Scaffolding. Yeah. Scaffolding. So, yeah, I helped him put up the scaffolding, and I helped him get the AC unit up the scaffolding. And the whole time I'm doing it, I'm like, if I fall off and paralyze myself, can I play YouTube still? You know, like, that's what I do when I'm doing stuff. I think about the worst thing that could happen, so that I'm kind of prepared for it. So yeah, like, man, that was pretty funny. Okay, let's go up here and rest, and then we'll go after the Rust Devils. Yeah, like, I'm not the bravest person in the world. Like, I've done a lot of stupid things, and without thinking of the consequences, so, like, after the fact, I kind of looked back on a bunch of stuff I did, and I'm like, man, I'm really lucky that nothing bad happened, basically, is how my life is. Because when you have schizophrenia, like, you're born with that. So when you're born with it, like, you just get used to having a disability. But, like, the thing about schizophrenia...
So,
look you up on a YouTube video? Okay. Do you have a YouTube channel?
We had where I pretty much said you were my only friend.
Oh, Nordhagen Beach is under attack. Let's go. Oh, man. Yeah, see, like... Oh, sweet. What kind of stuff do you do for your videos? Here, oh, shit! There's a frickin' robot! Here, I'll look you up. Shiny real testimony. Oh, I see. Oh, the real birthday of Jesus. Yeah, my mom thinks it's in September. Because when they talk about the star, It doesn't show up in winter. That's what she said. She watched a video. Fallout 4 water glitches. Oh, there's your Xbox. I gotta take this off so I can hear it. Watching with my mom. What's it about? Is it just preaching and stuff? What the heck? Oh, you got hurt? Okay. That's weird. Infinite water. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out sometime. Okay. I'll subscribe to you. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll check it out. Yeah, it's it's funny you mentioned that, but we almost got into a car accident last week, twice in a row. We were driving down the highway. We're in the center lane. And someone from this lane pulls into our lane. And if we hadn't moved over, they would have hit our bumper. So we move over. They pull ahead. We got to go back. And then someone shoots around us like this. Like, BAM! And it's like, what the hell, dude? Like, I don't drive. I have no interest in it. I'm not, like, my attention span isn't good enough for driving. So, I don't do it. Oh, I just used the stim pack. Oh. Die! Unlock 10 robot mods. Cool. Holy cow. How many times can I use the pistol in vats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 15 is the max. Holy cow, I'm maxed out on it. That's insane. Excuse me, the limit's 15. That's pretty funny. Okay. Alright, let's go get them Rust Devils. Oh, man. Yeah, this thing, 2-shot plasma rifle, it's totally busted, man. Like, plasma rifle is the strongest weapon in the game. Like, I got super lucky. And I usually do get lucky with games. Not the most luck. Like, my younger brother has the most luck with games. But he also has a lot of bad luck, too. Like, my younger brother plays games way more than I do. Like, he's got, in Warhammer 3, he's got over 3,500 hours on Warhammer 3. I have, like, 270 hours. So he's, like, so far beyond me. But like the thing about Warhammer is there's so much content in the game that you can spend thousands of hours playing it and not even experience all the content. It's crazy. It's kind of overwhelming at times because like there's so much DLC. It's like what do you play? But it's still good. Like there's a lot of drama surrounding it because like game developers are kind of going in a different direction now. Like a lot of game companies placate to shareholders instead of consumers now. What's the game I'm thinking of? Yeah, Warhammer 3. So like there's a lot of videos that just came out saying, oh, Warhammer 3 is Total War has fallen, basically. So a lot of people that play the game are starting to get kind of worn out. Oh my god. Legendary Doom Protectron. You did. Yeah, so like a lot of people are upset with the developers. I can't see. Okay, I gotta get to that legendary one. Acrobat's leather right leg. No big deal. I'm only playing on normal right now. I'm getting close to wanting to put it up to hard. I need to find a switch. Yeah, because like I want to put it up to hard or very hard to get more legendary guys to show up. But I kind of want to wait till level 50 and then see what level 50 is like. And then I'll put it up. So getting pretty close to that point. I used, like, on console, so I played a lot of Fallout 4 on PS4. And I played on very hard with that. I was using the Deliverer. And had charisma and stuff like that. But, like, I didn't progress through the game as quickly as I have with this stream on the channel. Like, I've only played for a day and 16 hours, but I'm at... What level am I at? 48. It's not much different. Well, let's turn it up now. Put it up to hard. So I'm guessing if you don't have the robot workbench, you've probably never seen this before. Playing hard? Yeah, it's probably like normal is comfy. We'll put it that way. Like you can get through a lot of situations fine. But like sentry, like there are enemies that are tough no matter what you do, right? Like sentry bots. So I kind of like that. Like there are some enemies that no matter what you do, they're always tough. Oh yeah, look at this. Assaultron totem. Okay, that's the end of the room.
I don't think we're alone.
They'll upgrade? Okay, yeah. So, like, tougher versions of the enemies, right? Like, gunners, right? Like, gunner corporals are, like, level 45, I think. Ooh. Legendary Protectron. You're dead. Back up. Holy cow, that radiation's insane.
Hey,
Oh, he's got a minigun. You're dead.
not that it's an option.
Incendiary leather right arm. Pretty low tier. Yeah, let's go get that guy. What's my name? My name is David. That is my name. It's my dad's name. His name is David as well. My middle name is William. Named after my so I'm named after my dad, who's named after his dad, and my mom's dad. So I got a name from both of my parents, basically. Yeah. David's a cool name. You don't usually hear it that often and stuff. We were watching Unbreakable last night, and his name was David. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's not a name that usually pops. Oh, what? Whoa! Relentless minigun?
Bingo.
Oh, wow. Oh, that sounds awesome. Dude. How much ammo do I have? Refills your action points on a critical hit. Yeah, so Trelladero is not my name. It's, if you read it backwards, it says Red Alert. So, my first PC video game was Red Alert 1. I played it at my cousin's house. And I played Red Alert and Roller Coaster Tycoon. Then when we got our own computer, like 8 years later, my brother helped me set up Red Alert 2. So Red Alert 2 had multiplayer. So you needed a name, right? So we both came up with Trelladero. We typed Red Alert backwards. Better stuff. Oh, okay. So the quality of the stuff gets better too. Excellent. Yeah. So it's just Red Alert backwards, and I put an O on the end. That was my contribution. He said Red Alert backwards, and I put O. So Trelladero. I'm the only one in the world. If you Google it, you might find people with the name Trelladero. So they might be like Portuguese or Spanish or something like that. Like, that is a name, Trelladero. But Trelladero, yeah, I'm the only one in the world. I've never seen an imposter, but yeah, this name is unique. It's pretty cool. What's in here? Oh, vegetable starch? I've never seen that as a lootable item. Excuse me. Oh, man. Oh, God. I remember this. Yeah. There's a real big bad boy in here. Speak to Jezebel.
People of the Commonwealth, it is I.
Oh yeah, this is the Robo-Brain.
I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies.
Ahab. Oh boy. Okay, let's make a save.
Cares
You don't look like one of the rest devils. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective
yeah, you gotta, you have to set a point where you stop doing that. Like, that's what I do. Like, I don't pick up the junk anymore. Because I'm not really, like, committed to building up settlements. Like, I'll pick up,
I could definitely use the help.
like, depending on the gun, I might pick up a gun. But yeah, I stopped scrounging because, like, I was just tired of going back and putting it all away.
That your processing speed can understand. In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
A wise decision.
No, this isn't Far Harbor. The Mechanist DLC happens all in the Commonwealth.
As a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once.
Here he comes! Boom!
Destroy the lab. Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
Sentry Ahab's helm. Sweet.
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
What the fuck was that?
Huh.
That's it.
Doing this too well.
You really are taking the path of most resistance here, aren't you?
False alarm. Standing approach and identify yourself. Fighting citizens.
Oh, snap. What are you shooting at? Oh, this guy here. Oh, he's tough. Oh, man. That was nasty. Recon. Oh, yeah! This is maxed out. Hardened, piercing auto receiver, vented barrel, full stock, quick eject drum mag, long recon scope, and suppressor. Oh yeah. Good call on putting up the difficulty, man. That really made a big difference. I was sitting on it, but I'm like, oh, maybe I'll wait. But no, that's already really good loot. That's what I mean. Like, I used to specialize in the crafting stuff, but it's way more fun to get stuff as loot. He dead. Say the word and I'll take a crack at that terminal for you. Unable.
That's
Guards! Lucky. Just turret control. Okay.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds.
Increase in effort? No thanks. I do everything at 50% effort.
This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
Ivy.
Contact.
Oh god. Oh, she's got the Tesla coil.
I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Tesla rifle. I am over encumbered.
Good job, human.
He uses cells. Oh, it wasn't that. It's not that heavy. Oh. Tesla armor. Okay. Where are you, Nick? Fast travel into the ruins. You got something that you're wanting to do there? Like, what do you even have left to do in your game at this point? Salvage the Soltron head. Okay. Hopefully when I get outside, Nick will be there. Slowly make my way out. Yeah, you're carrying too much and can't run. It's like, yeah, I know. Okay, hopefully Nick's out here when we leave.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole.
There you go.
Don't think your job is
Let me
done.
ask you something.
I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family.
Oh, you're level
it's a whole
73?
hell of a lot to
That's
process.
pretty good,
Make sure you're holding up all right.
pretty good progress compared to where you've been. That's really good.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long
219 must have
time
taken you a while to get to. Holy cow.
Thank goodness I found diamonds.
But that's what I like about this game is you can just
Got its flaws, sure, but it
repeat
beats the hell
everything
out of
over and
everything
over and
else.
over again until you're
Of course, when I took
a
up
high
there
level.
back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the job.
I'm not sure if it does or not. I thought about that because you want to like max out your stats, you can. But I don't know if it does or not. It might depend on the version of the game.
Started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman.
Oh, okay, you're telling me.
I was so
Okay.
happy to do it.
Yeah, well,
before I started charging anyone.
it's too late for perception. I already have the perception bobblehead.
But it was Nick the detective, folks.
But, yeah.
It was about then that
Okay.
things finally started feeling.
I wonder if
right.
you can still do that,
It took
though.
me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
All right.
Heads up.
Okay. Okay, here's that. Here's that. Here's that. And put in the armor. Okay. Tesla torso. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I guess if you want to do that, you can. I didn't really think that far ahead. Like, I wanted to get everything to all 7s at some point. But, yeah, okay. So I couldn't do that for perception because I already have it, but, yeah, okay. Oh, he wants to talk.
Sure, go ahead. When we first met, I admit, I had my doubts about you, but you've done nothing but impress me. You're just who the Minutemen needed to bring us back from the brink.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you.
You've probably realized by now how important the Minutemen are to me. When I was a kid, the Minutemen were my heroes. They were the only good guys around, really.
Uh-oh, we're under attack.
When I turned 17, I joined up with Ezra Hollis's company. He was one of the good ones. Really believed in the old-time Minuteman way. We had a few good years there. I felt like I was part of something bigger than me. Like I was really helping make the Commonwealth a better place.
It sounds like you were really
Looks like
making a
they take
difference.
care of
I
it.
think we were. I know we were. But obviously it didn't last. I'm sure there was a lot I didn't see or know enough to pay attention to. You know, the politics and rivalries and bad blood between the different groups. I guess General Becker was able to keep a lid on it. Keep everyone more or less on the same
Uh-oh,
team.
we're under attack
But
again.
after he was killed, it all came out in the open. I couldn't believe it at first. These guys were supposed to be Minutemen. They were supposed to put their duty to the people ahead of everything else. You probably think I was pretty naive, huh? I guess I was. Still am, too. Even after everything.
Just hearing a
I still
gunfight
believe that
going on in the
Minutemen
background is
can be what
hilarious.
I always thought they were. The good guys.
We are the good guys.
We're doing our best. And a lot of it has to do with...
We're the good guys.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is, thanks. Anyway, I appreciate you taking the time to listen.
Anytime, Preston.
Thanks, man. We probably better get back to it.
I wonder if Preston Garvey will show up today. There's a YouTuber. His name is Preston Garvey. And he showed up to a couple of my streams to roleplay Preston. He's like, oh, always knew you were one of the good guys. I'm like, thanks, Preston.
Doesn't it feel good to be a part
Okay,
of
let's
something?
put that armor on this.
Let's get this show on the road.
My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
Heads up.
Okay.
There's something you need?
Give me that
Looking for
armor.
something? Anything I can lug for you?
Tesla armor, that's pretty cool.
I told you Sanctuary would grow. The sight never lies.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be able to take care of it at that point. Okay, where's that assault rifle? Okay, yeah. Okay, take off the suppressor. Ardent piercing. It's not the highest. Okay, short assault rifle. Oh, yeah. Only way I could get any better is if it's advanced. Okay, very good. Oh, excuse me. About ready for another coffee. I'm gonna put this stuff away. Did I pick up any weapons? I don't think I picked up any weapons yet. No, it's all armor. Sweet. Okay, let's do the water. Yeah, if they could put the fruit in the box themselves, that would be awesome. That's a really good question. Oh, it stacks over 1,000. Thank goodness. I wasn't sure if it was going to go any higher than that. Okay. Put these away. Alright. I got to do a couple things. I need to use the bathroom. I'm going to make a coffee. And then I'll be back. Oh, I still have some left. Oh, yeah, it's coffee time. Okay. I'm gonna use this assault rifle for a bit. Well, that's my rifle. Here you go. I got 1,500 rounds for this.
At least it's not raining.
At least it's not raining. Oh, this is worse than the dot site. Okay. I just wanted to check that out. Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm not much use in a fight anymore. Back in the day, folks used to call me...
Murphy the Mad Woman. What attacked?
I trust you'll have another pleasant
Oh, it's a Yao Guai.
What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits.
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been
Everyone likes me being nice. What about McCready?
The day we were attacked. Perhaps if I'd selected
McCready
an
doesn't give a
alternate
shit.
route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality mode? What do you mean?
Most robots have a personality mode select available to them for their creator to utilize. Turn it on, and we're designed to talk and act more like a human. Turn it off, and we're no better than a mindless automaton. Jackson said he didn't think of me as a servitor robot. He treated me more like a friend. So he permanently set my personality mode to on. He said I should never lose my identity. I suppose I'm starting to think he was wrong.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but it's obvious that having my personality mode on is causing me to make mistakes. I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Okay, let's build a robot. Okay, it's a lot of stuff. Jezebel's head. Okay, there we go. We built her.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's the best I can do.
Yes. Well, it's certainly better than being stuck to a machine surrounded by rust devils poking and prodding me for their amusement. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist. Amazingly adept at programming. A veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
I knew there was some good left inside that brain.
What you call good, I call my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help.
McCready disliked that, not surprised.
By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
You don't help people by killing them. That's insane.
On the contrary, assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
You can believe whatever you want. Just tell me how to access the Mechanist's facility like you promised.
Certainly. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Achievement, headhunting. Complete headhunting. Alright.
What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits. I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
I got what we needed.
Good. What did she say we need to
Excuse
access
me.
the Mechanist facility?
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
It's time to confront the Mechanist.
I hope you're allowed the opportunity. I too am curious as to what the Mechanist would have to say. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install. Would you allow me to assist you on this mission?
No. Stay here.
I understand. I wouldn't want my own personal investment to cause any complications.
There's a wealth of technology, just waiting.
Run some diagnostics while you're tinkering. Take your time.
It's always fascinating watching you create.
Okay. Do I need the robot to access the Mechanist lair?
Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon. I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team. What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits. Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability. You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir. My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to use Ada for this quest. That's okay. Alright.
Look alive.
Okay, I need to put these away.
I'll see what I can do.
This is a far cry from working with the gunners.
Glad that's behind me. Okay. That. And that.
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. Would you like me to go with you?
Time to hit the road.
Excellent. I'll endeavor to do my best.
Okay, let's do it. Running out of time to complete your objective for 10 Pines Bluff? Oh, okay, I have to go do that. I've never seen that before. So yeah, we better go do this.
Hey there.
You've got to help. My brother's been kidnapped.
It's okay. You just need to tell me what happened.
It's
They told me we'll
okay.
get the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him. But I don't have that
Ooh. Ha 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 ha. Zarek's wearing a wig. That's funny. Okay, let's get him back.
Don't worry. I'll get him back.
We asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come. Just bring him back safe, okay?
Let's do it. Okay, let's save before I go there because there might be a bunch of enemies. Oh. It's okay.
If they're out there, we'll find them. Here, over here.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's do it.
This location appears quite secure. Let's take them out.
I'll wear your guts around my neck.
Nice try. Hopefully, that's the last of them.
Out there, somewhere.
Any idea where they went? Found the target again.
A hound with the cigarette? That's kind of funny.
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh, syringer.
You're gonna help me now, right?
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my god, thank you. Let's go.
Let's go! They're gonna load. Yep, there we go. Yeah, leveled up. Oh, I can get medic and work much more quickly. I'm just gonna stick with gun nut. Let's get gun nut up to rank 4. Oh.
Excuse me.
I don't know how to thank you for that rescue you pulled off.
Just remember that this is all thanks to the Minutemen.
We know. That's why we support the Minutemen. You can count on us to help out down the road.
Okay. Mechanist lair. Excuse me. Rob Co. Okay, looks like we gotta do the Windows key. Minimize the game.
Judging from all this dust, we could be the first to visit this place in quite a while.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna need her for something.
Open this.
Why are you slowing down?
Look alive. Go check that out.
Okay, here we go. Time to stop the Mechanist.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors. No biosigns detected. Proceed.
Beyond. Turned. Start in. Let's just pick this door. Oh, that was easy.
The Scourge of the Commonwealth has used my own technology against me. You may have gained access to my sanctum, but you'll need better skills than that to defeat me.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Check it out.
I'll take care of it.
Got it.
That takes care of that.
Ooh. A freezing huge flamethrower? Does cryo damage. Oh, nice. Freeze targets on critical hits. That's cool. Oh my god! Holy crap. Got killed in one hit. Damn. You lost my freezing flamethrower. That's too bad.
Got it. Hey. Go check that out.
I'll take care of it.
That's it.
Okay, it might still be the same item. We'll see. Oh, it's still there. Oh! What happened? Holy cow. Oh, does this explode? Oh, I wonder if that's what's killing me. Oh, it's the turret! What the heck? It's the turret that's doing it. Oh, wow. Mark 7. Explosive rounds. Legendary junk bot. Yeah. Oh! Oh, man. Oh my god. Okay, did they go under the floor? Where did he go? That's too bad. Yeah, still on hard. Yeah. I died a few times here. I'm not sure if you've been watching, but yeah. I did die a few times. Yeah, so like, there was a sentry turret, a Mark 7. Basically kills you in one shot. Oh, crap. I failed the quest for the Minutemen. Oh well. I thought I should have did it before this, but I didn't. It's too bad. Okay. Where is she? There he is.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
Go check that out.
Certainly. The final confrontation awaits. I only hope we both live to see it.
Yeah, this will be a tough fight. Where are you?
Hey.
Get over here.
Check it out.
I'll get it done.
Save again.
The Commonwealth is right to fear people like you.
Shut up.
Any idea where they went?
I don't know where they went, but I think they're coming this way. Oh. Oh boy, if I didn't have this gun, I wouldn't be able to do it. It would be really tough. Okay, let's go. Big room makes me nervous. Ow. Get away! I'm dead. Holy crap. Yeah, a bug flying around my face. Damn, what's with all the radiation?
Sweet.
Maybe getting closer, but I will not falter.
Hey.
Yes.
Head over there.
I'll take care of it.
Go there.
No problem.
There.
I don't see a way to get to that.
Alright, see you, Sean. Have a good one, man. Okay, she's on. Good.
Hey.
Certainly.
Here. Go check that out.
No problem.
Oh. Oh, look how fast she goes.
How may I be of service?
Check it out.
I'll take care of it.
Weird. Robotic, what do you call those? Ooh, legendary gangrenous feral ghoul. Ooh, let's get him.
Got it.
Rad powered. Pack stuffed left leg. Some kind of teddy bear on it? Interesting. It's just a withered ghoul. Withered ghoul. Oh, it's an elevator. Okay, where'd you go, Ada? brain extractions. Creepy. Robobane production terminal. Expedition. Okay. Okay, expedition, explosions. Electrical, okay. ON. Okay. Oh, medical terminal password. Excellent. Okay. Got it. Okay. Oh, she's stuck. Look at her go.
Hey.
Yes, sir?
Over here. Take a look.
Certainly.
Okay, here we are.
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
Okay. There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding here. Maybe we should talk about this.
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
Here we go.
Sparks, stop back up. Bring in the turret.
No more hiding for you.
Holy cow.
All at once. They're so expendable. You know, initiate self-destruct. Code 00. Don't be you. Impressive, but I think you failed to grasp the full reality of your situation. Look around you. This entire facility is at my command. For every robot you destroy, 10 more will come. Struggle all you want. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing.
Warning. Power generation capacity exceeded. Now drawing reserve power.
Sparks! I'll deal with you myself. Come, my robots! Destroy him! Opening Reroute the fuel tanks. Prepare to drop on my mark.
He didn't drop anything.
reserve power at 82%.
Shut that thing off! Activate this!
Reserve power at 58%.
Sparks, bring her in. Recalibrate the electromagnets, and there. Sparks, bring them in!
sent. Warning. Critical power failure is imminent.
Damn sparks.
Wounding combat rifle. Ooh.
Everything at him! Everything! Moves away! Watch your step.
That was amusingly simple. Warning. Warning. Power failure in 10, 9.
Come on!
8. That takes care of that. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Sparks! Get the power back on! Emergency power then! This is a Dover Scourge. I will not rest until I see the Commonwealth free of you.
I'm not a villain. I just want you to hear me out. Face to face.
To what end? So you can crush me as you crushed my allies? Besides, do you truly think I'd leave the safety of my command center?
Good people listen. If you were making a grave mistake, you'd want to know the truth.
Very well. I will hear you out. But only for the sake of the Commonwealth. Sparks, with me!
Whee!
Let us discuss this amicably.
Fine. But no more hiding. If you want to talk, we do this face to face.
You're right. It's time I faced the true enemy of the Commonwealth.
There. Now we both know who we're dealing with.
Drop the hero act, lady. Your robots go on a mass killing spree in the Commonwealth, and you think I'm the enemy? Please.
They have taken innocent lives. My friends, they were simple traitors, all dead at the hands of your robots.
No, they're programmed to protect. You're lying.
Open your eyes. Those robots are killing innocent people.
Innocent people? No. I don't believe you. They can't alter their programming. They're programmed to save people, not kill them.
Think about it. There's probably a reason these robots weren't in mass production.
The introduction of a human brain creates too many unknown variables. You can't claim to know them all.
I took all the necessary precautions. Innocent lives should never be taken. And the data. They were always reporting hostiles killed and lives... saved. No. It's... the logic. It's there. I can see it now. I was hoping it was the robo-brains, an issue with their memory wipes. But you're right. Their primary directive was flawed.
Now you know the truth. Your robots are dangerous. They had to be stopped.
The hero unknowingly became the villain. I wanted to help the Commonwealth. And robots are all I know. I found this place and figured I could finally do my part. I accept full responsibility. I can't take back what I've done, or even atone for it. But this doesn't have to end in violence.
I'm not here to kill you. Only to get you and your robots to stand down.
Done. Consider it done. And you won't regret this. I promise. None of the Commonwealth will. Here, take this. It's the password to the mainframe. You can use it to shut down the security protocols. I'd rather this place be in your hands now.
Alright. Let's do it. Oh, baby Robo Brains. Cute. Cancel security alert.
Mechanist.
Hey, just one more thing. If you have a minute.
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh, good. Isabel. That's my name. Isabel Cruz. I just wanted to say I'm really happy, thankful that you've let me stick around here. And in order to show you that I'm done with the past, I want you to have this as a sort of promise, I guess. It's the Mechanist suit I made.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's one more thing. A much bigger thing. There are still robots out there. Lots of them. My communications are down, and I can't call them back. But I can tell you where they are, if you're interested.
Sure.
Great. Let me see what we've got. Assuming this is accurate, looks like a whole swarm of bots traveling together. Who knows what kind of damage they're doing?
Rogue robot. Okay.
Quite a few impressive devices around here.
Hey. Ada.
Your return is a relief. I trust the outcome was what you wanted.
I got her to see the truth. She's standing down.
So the Mechanist really was misguided. Did she reveal her motives and reasoning?
She was fooled by her own logic. She really thought she was saving people.
A biological wild card. The unknowns are vast. She had to know the risk she was taking by creating them. Many good people endured suffering and death because of the Mechanist. It's a shame a mind as brilliant as hers allowed such atrocities to be committed.
She's good at heart. She made a mistake. A big one. And she'll live with that guilt.
I believe I have a certain understanding when it comes to guilt. While it's not the justice I had hoped for, it will suffice. Still, I now know that the death of my friends has brought about a safer Commonwealth. Had the Mechanist's robots remained unchecked, I'm certain that damage would have been extensive, halting, if not reversing, any progress that has been made here. With this knowledge, I am finally registering feelings of satisfaction and accomplishment. And I have you to thank for it.
All robot mods unlocked. Achievement Restoring Order. Complete Restoring Order. Oh, what the hell? Pretty close to level 50. Alright, let's hope it works. This happens sometimes. Hopefully it doesn't happen again this time. Yeah, let's try this again. It doesn't usually crash, but it does happen sometimes. Okay, we made it. Ugh.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
I rescued that kidnapped settler. We've got another settlement on our side now.
Good. Another win for the Minutemen. Keep it up, and pretty soon we'll have the whole Commonwealth behind us. If you've got time, something else has come up. I've fought the Gunners before. Something tells me this was just them probing their defenses. They're gonna need your help.
Hey.
I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble. Here's the location. Get there as soon as you can. We promised them we'd be there when they needed us.
Alright, so that's all I want to play for now. I may or may not stream again today. It may or may not be Fallout. Maybe it'll be Skyrim. Not really sure what I want to do yet, but I am done playing for now. So if I'm back on later, it'll probably be like 5 or 6 p.m. Maybe 6:30 or 7, because I know my mom will be busy with trick-or-treating, so I might play for a couple of hours. Play something for a couple of hours or whatever. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out, watching the stream. Thanks, Sean, for talking to me. It's good to get to know you. And I'm glad you're doing better. And I'll watch that video that you want me to check out. Alright, so thanks everyone for coming out, and I'll see you in the next one.